Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Quran, in Surah An-Nur. By the way, yes, okay. Allah Azza wa Jal tells us in Surah An-Nur in the Quran, وَقُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ وَيَحْفَظُوا فُرُوجَهُمْ ذَلِكَ أَزْكَى لَهُمْ. Allah Azza wa Jal is saying, tell the believing men to lower their gaze, look down, to lower their gaze. طبعا we're going to explain what it means exactly. يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ وَيَحْفَظُوا فُرُوجَهُمْ. The scholars say Allah mentioned guarding the privates right after lowering the gaze. Why? Because that is something that leads to this. So right after it, Allah is saying lower the gaze, then He says, طبعا we translate it as lower the gaze, we'll explain what it means. But right after it, He's mentioning guarding the private, because this leads to that. When it comes to lowering the gaze, we have a number of issues that we'd like to discuss. First of all, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ. What does it mean, min? From the gaze. Tell the believing men to, al-ghad is al-nuqsan. Al-ghad يعني to decrease. Yeah? So tell the believing men to decrease from their gaze, from looking around. So al-ghad hina, so يعني min could be للتبعيض, يعني بعض. So they decrease from some of what they're looking at. What do you think would be? You decrease from, or you restrain from looking at? When you look at things, it's a combination of halal and haram, right? By the way, this is one tafsir. We're going to look at 3 different tafsir and explanations of this. Min absarihim. When you look around, you see halal and haram. So which one are you supposed to decrease and stop looking at? The haram. So that's what one group of scholars said, min absarihim, yani they decrease from looking at the haram or stop looking at the haram, and they can look at the halal. That's why Allah said min. He didn't say lower all the gaze, He said min absarihim. That's one explanation. The second explanation is that some scholars believe that min here, Allah is referring to the second look. The second look. What is the second look? And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in the hadith in At-Tirmidhi and Abu Dawood, he says, Ya Ali, la tudbi' an-nadhrata an-nadhra, fa inna laka al-ula wa laysat laka al-akhirah. Yani, Ya Ali, do not follow a glance with another glance, because the first one is for you, meaning what? It's free, halas. And the second one is not for you. So he's telling Ali radiallahu anhu, first glance, it's free. Second glance, it's recorded against you. What does it mean the first glance is free? Yeah. And there are also other explanations and other ahadith like this. In Sahih Muslim, the Prophet ﷺ, Abdullah al-Bujali, he says, I asked the Prophet ﷺ about nadrat al-fujaa. Yani, if I just suddenly look and there's a woman, I didn't know there was a woman there. So the Prophet ﷺ tells him to lower his gaze or decrease from his gaze. This is in Sahih Muslim. So this first glance, I didn't know there was a woman there. I'm sitting and then I see, in my peripheral vision, there's a human being here. When I turn, it's a woman. So I turned away. Now, I didn't know there was a woman there. That's why the first one is free. But, some people, they do a double take. They want, oh, woman. Now, this second one is recorded against you. And we always have to say this because some brothers think they're smart. And they say, if the second one is recorded against you, the first one is free, then I'll take a long first one. La habibi. The first one is so that you're aware there's a woman there. If you take a long one, khalas, you know there's a woman there. Turn around. So if you keep a long one, it'll be recorded against you. So some scholars said, min absarihim, from their gaze, yani the second one. Because the first one's free, the second one now is what you're supposed to not look at. That's another explanation. The third explanation, some scholars said, min here shows that it means even the lowest degree. The lowest degree. And they make a linguistic argument. Even the slightest amount of haram, even the slightest amount of looking, don't do it. Because they said, someone could say in Arabic, ma indi malun, ma indi malun. I don't have money, basically. I don't have money. But if you say ma indi min malin, it means I don't have any amount of money. When you say min, ma indi min malin, now the min shows that I don't have the slightest amount. What do you call the smallest coin here? In Qatar, what do you call it? Huh? Dirham, that's the smallest thing? Yeah? So when you say ما عندي من مال, that means this guy doesn't even have 1 dirham. But if he says ما عندي مال, I don't have money, maybe he's got a few dirhams in his pocket. But it's not real, worth anything, this money. Not worthwhile, not a significant amount. But when I say ما عندي من مال, that means I don't have anything. So some scholars said min here, for even the slightest amount, don't look. Don't look, as long as it's something that's haram.